We all know elephants are the giants of the animal kingdom. Massive, powerful, and nearly unstoppable. But what if I told you there are creatures out there lurking in the shadows or striking in packs that have what it takes to bring down this colossal beast? From venomous assassins to apex predators, these 7 animals may just shock you. Stay tuned because number 1 will blow your mind: the elephant. A name that conjures images of immense power, profound intelligence, and a gentle, familial nature. These magnificent pachyderms with their colossal frames and iconic tusks stride across savannas and through jungles, seemingly impervious to the dangers that stalk lesser creatures. Yet, the natural world is a complex tapestry of survival, where every life, no matter how grand, faces its own unique set of challenges. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover these astonishing truths, to explore the creatures that, through cunning, brute force, or sheer opportunism, can bring down the giant. The African lion, Panthera leo. The very name evokes images of raw power, of cooperative hunters ruling the plains. Typically, a fully grown, healthy African elephant is simply too formidable a quarry for even a large pride of lions. Yet the unforgiving nature of the wild sometimes pushes predators to acts of extraordinary audacity. During times of extreme drought, when preferred prey becomes scarce or when a pride grows exceptionally large and confident, the unthinkable can happen. Lions, driven by gnawing hunger and the need to feed their cubs, may turn their attention towards the giants they usually respectfully avoid. Observations, though rare, have documented prides, often numbering more than 10, sometimes even up to 30 individuals, attempting to hunt elephants. Their targets are almost invariably not the prime, healthy adults, but rather the more vulnerable members of the herd, the young, inexperienced calves, or individuals weakened by age, illness, or injury. The strategy employed is one of relentless harassment and coordinated attack. Some lions will attempt to distract the adult elephants, particularly the protective matriarchs, drawing their attention away from the intended victim. Others in the pride will focus on the chosen target. Their primary tactic involves attacking the rear legs, attempting to hamstring the elephant, to slow it down, to bring its massive bulk to a state of immobility. The struggle can last for hours, a brutal testament to the tenacity of both predator and prey. Ultimately, if the lions are persistent and numerous enough, and if their chosen victim is indeed sufficiently compromised, they may succeed. Beneath the placid, often murky surfaces of Africa's rivers and lakes, lurks an ancient predator, the Nile crocodile, Crocodilus niloticus. This creature is a relic from a bygone age, a perfectly evolved aquatic ambush hunter that has changed little in millions of years. For many animals, the water's edge is a place of mortal danger. Elephants, despite their size, are not immune to this threat, particularly when they come to drink or are forced to cross waterways during their seasonal migrations. While a full-grown elephant is generally too large for a single crocodile to overcome, the vulnerable points are often exposed at the water's edge. The crocodile's primary weapon is its incredible bite force, the strongest of any animal, delivered by jaws packed with conical teeth designed to grip and hold. For an elephant, the most vulnerable targets are its trunk, and of course any young calves that venture too close to the water. A large crocodile, striking with lightning speed from below, can seize an elephant's trunk, inflicting grievous injury. If the trunk is severely damaged, the elephant may struggle to feed or drink, leading to a slow decline. Elephant calves are at even greater risk. Smaller, less experienced, and often more curious, they can be snatched by a large crocodile and dragged into deeper water. River crossings during migration present a particularly perilous time. The crocodiles, sensing the disturbance, will gather. The sheer power of a large Nile crocodile, combined with the element of surprise, can be devastating. The hippopotamus. Often depicted as a somewhat comical rotund grazer, this perception belies a creature of immense power and surprising aggression. Indeed, the hippopotamus is widely considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, responsible for more human fatalities than many of the more classically feared predators. And this aggression is not reserved solely for humans. Elephants, too, can find themselves on the receiving end of a hippo's territorial fury. While these two giants often share watering holes and river systems, their interactions are not always peaceable. Hippos are fiercely territorial, particularly dominant bulls protecting their stretch of water and their associated harem of females. Any perceived encroachment can trigger a violent response. The hippo's formidable weaponry and its explosive temperament make it a significant threat. Its mouth, which can open to an astonishing 150 degrees, is armed with enormous canine and incisor tusks, which are kept razor-sharp by constant grinding. These tusks can reach lengths of up to 50 centimeters and are capable of inflicting devastating wounds. Confrontations typically occur near water, the hippo's sanctuary and stronghold. If an elephant, particularly a younger or more submissive individual, wanders too close to a territorial bull hippo or its family, the hippo may launch an attack with little warning. Across the dense jungles and grasslands of Asia, another great cat commands respect and fear, the tiger. Panthera tigris. Unlike its lion cousin, the tiger is a predominantly solitary hunter, a master of stealth and ambush, relying on its incredible power and precision to bring down prey, often alone. And while its usual targets are deer, wild boar and gore, there are documented instances of tigers confronting the largest land animal in their domain, the Asian elephant. Typically, a healthy adult elephant, even the relatively smaller Asian species, is not on the tiger's regular menu. However, much like lions, tigers are opportunistic, and under certain circumstances, particularly involving vulnerable elephant calves, they have been known to make attacks, sometimes with fatal consequences for the young elephant. The tiger's hunting strategy is built upon stealth. Its striped coat provides superb camouflage amidst the dappled light and shadow of the forest floor or the tall grasses. Reports from India and other parts of Asia, though not common, tell of tigers successfully predating on elephant calves that have become separated from their mothers or the main herd. A young calf, perhaps wandering off slightly or one lagging behind, can present an irresistible opportunity for a large, hungry tiger. The tiger's attack is explosive and aimed at vital areas. For a calf, a tiger's bite to the throat or the back of the neck can be swiftly fatal. The tiger possesses immense jaw strength and long canine teeth designed for such a purpose. Even if the initial attack isn't immediately lethal, the shock, trauma, and blood loss can quickly overwhelm a young elephant. On a handful of remote Indonesian islands such as Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, dwells a reptile of almost mythical status, the Komodo Dragon. Varanus komodoensis. This is the world's largest living lizard, a formidable predator with a unique and chillingly effective hunting strategy. While its primary prey consists of deer, wild pigs, and water buffalo, the question arises, could its deadly arsenal pose a threat to an elephant, particularly a young or vulnerable one? The Komodo dragon does not rely on brute force or overwhelming speed in the initial attack, though it can move surprisingly quickly in short bursts. Its true weapon is a sophisticated combination of sharp, serrated teeth and a complex venom delivered with its bite. For many years it was believed that the bacteria in its saliva caused fatal sepsis, but recent research has confirmed the presence of potent venom glands. When a Komodo dragon bites its prey, it inflicts a significant wound. Its teeth are like those of a shark, designed to tear flesh. But it is what follows the bite that is truly insidious. The venom contains toxins that induce shock, prevent blood clotting, and lower blood pressure. The dragon may not need to overpower its victim immediately. Often a single well-placed bite is enough. After biting a large animal, the Komodo dragon will often retreat and wait. It may follow its quarry patiently, sometimes for days, as the venom and ensuing infection take their toll. In our survey of creatures capable of killing an elephant, we now turn to an animal whose impact has been, by far, the most devastating, an animal whose actions are driven not by the simple need for sustenance, but often by greed, conflict, or perceived necessity. Tragically, the most prolific killer of elephants is not a fanged predator or a venomous reptile, but Homo sapiens, humankind. For centuries, elephants and humans have shared landscapes, and for much of that time, the relationship has been complex, sometimes respectful, often fraught with conflict. But with the advent of increasingly sophisticated weaponry and an insatiable demand for one particular part of the elephant, its ivory tusks, the balance shifted catastrophically against these magnificent animals. The pursuit of ivory has fueled a relentless slaughter. Armed with spears in earlier times and later with high-powered rifles, poachers have decimated elephant populations across Africa and Asia. Entire herds, with their intricate social structures and deep family bonds, have been gunned down in mere hours, simply for the value of their tusks on illicit markets. This is not predation, it is annihilation. The methods employed are often brutal and indiscriminate. Traps, such as snares or pitfalls, can cause prolonged suffering. Poison, sometimes used at watering holes, can kill not only elephants but also a host of other wildlife. The scale of this killing is difficult to comprehend. In some regions, elephant numbers have plummeted by over 90% within a few decades due to poaching pressure. Beyond the direct killing for ivory, human activities pose other grave threats. Habitat loss and fragmentation, driven by expanding agriculture, infrastructure development and logging, shrink the elephant's ancient roaming grounds. Perhaps the most surprising entry on our list, the one that truly underscores the immense power these animals possess, is the elephant itself. Yes, elephants can, and indeed do, kill other elephants. These are not acts of predation, but rather the violent culmination of intense social rivalries, primarily between adult bulls, competing for dominance and mating rights. Elephant society is complex. While females and their young live in close-knit matriarchal herds, adult bulls typically lead more solitary lives or form loose associations with other males. However, during specific periods, their paths intersect dramatically, and the potential for lethal conflict escalates. One key factor in this is a physiological and behavioral state unique to bull elephants known as must. Must is a periodic condition in adult bulls characterized by a surge in reproductive hormones, particularly testosterone, which can increase dramatically, sometimes up to 60 times normal levels. A bull in must becomes highly aggressive, unpredictable, and intensely focused on asserting dominance and seeking out receptive females. This heightened state often leads to ferocious confrontations with other bulls. When two bull elephants, particularly if one or both are in must, meet and perceive each other as rivals, the ensuing battle can be truly terrifying to behold. These are not mere scuffles, they are titanic struggles between multi-ton behemoths, each armed with formidable tusks that can weigh over 100 pounds and measure several feet in length. The initial stages of a confrontation may involve impressive displays of dominance, head shaking, ear spreading, trumpeting, and kicking up dust. But if neither bull backs down, these displays rapidly escalate into physical combat. So next time you see an elephant and think of it as untouchable, remember, even giants have enemies. Nature always finds a balance. From the calculated courage of a lion pride to the ancient ambush of the crocodile, from the unexpected fury of a hippo to the stealth of a tiger, and even the insidious threat of venom, the life of an elephant is lived amidst a surprising array of dangers. And as we've seen, sometimes the greatest threat comes from within their own kind, or, most tragically, from ourselves. These magnificent creatures, symbols of strength and wisdom, navigate a world where survival is a daily challenge, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. The pressures they face are immense, yet they endure, shaping their landscapes and inspiring awe in all who encounter them. Which of these formidable adversaries shocked you the most? We would be fascinated to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you found this journey into the wild as captivating as I have, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more wild facts every week.